The 7 habits that destroy mental strength. Stoic wisdom. Mental strength is an essential ingredient for success in all areas of our lives. Mentally strong people are better at coping with stress, resisting adversity, and achieving their goals. However, there are also some habits that can sabotage our mental strength. These habits can make us more stressed, anxious, and indecisive. In this video, we will explore the 7 habits that destroy mental strength based on Stoic wisdom. By breaking free from these habits, we can increase our mental strength and improve our quality of life. 1. Dwelling on the past. Dwelling on the past is one of the most common habits that sabotages mental strength. Negative experiences we have had in the past can lead to emotions such as anger, sadness, and regret. These emotions can occupy our minds and make it difficult to focus. According to the Stoics, we cannot change the past. Therefore, it is important to focus on the present moment instead of dwelling on the past. We can learn from our negative experiences in the past and use that knowledge to shape our future. 2. Worrying about the future. Worrying about the future is another habit that can destroy mental strength. Worrying about negative things that may happen in the future can make us stressed and anxious. This can make it difficult to concentrate and make sound decisions. According to the Stoics, we cannot control the future. Therefore, it is important to focus on the present moment instead of worrying about the future. By accepting that negative things may happen in the future, we can live a more peaceful and happy life. 3. Comparison. Comparison is another habit that can occupy our minds unnecessarily. Comparing ourselves to others can make us feel inadequate and worthless. This can lower our self-confidence and motivation. According to the Stoics, everyone is different, and there is a different path for everyone. Instead of comparing ourselves to others, it is important to focus on our own values and strengths. By strengthening our belief in ourselves, we can live a happier and more successful life. 4. Focusing on negative thoughts. Focusing on negative thoughts is another habit that can negatively affect our mental health. Negative thoughts can make us pessimistic and unhappy. This can lead to problems such as stress, anxiety, and depression. According to the Stoics, we have control over our thoughts. Instead of focusing on negative thoughts, it is important to focus on positive thoughts. By developing a habit of positive thinking, we can improve our mental health and increase our quality of life. 5. Worrying about things beyond our control. Worrying about things beyond our control is another habit that can drain our mental strength. We cannot control things like the weather, traffic, or the behavior of others. Worrying about these things can needlessly stress us out. According to the Stoics, it is important to accept things beyond our control. Instead of worrying about these things, it is important to focus on things within our control. By having more control over things within our control, we can live a more peaceful and happy life. 6. Being a perfectionist. Being a perfectionist is another habit that can negatively affect our mental health. Striving to do everything perfectly can lead to stress, anxiety, and depression. According to the Stoics, perfection is not a realistic goal. We will always make mistakes, and we will never be perfect. Therefore, it is important to set realistic goals instead of perfectionism. Setting realistic goals can help us live a happier and more successful life. 7. Blaming ourselves. Blaming ourselves for our mistakes is another habit that can negatively affect our mental health. Making mistakes is a human condition. We can learn from our mistakes and become better people. According to the Stoics, it is important to forgive ourselves for our mistakes. We should focus on learning from our mistakes and moving on.